You're sitting across from a friend. They yawn. You feel it coming before you can stop it. Your jaw stretches open. You didn't choose this. Something older than choice just took over your face. Scientists call this contagious yawning, but that name hides something far stranger underneath it. Because you don't just yawn when you're tired, you yawn when someone near you is tired, bored, or stressed. You yawn when you watch a video of a stranger yawning. You yawn reading about yawning right now. Did you just do it? For decades, researchers assumed yawning was simple. A body low on oxygen forcing a big breath to wake itself up. That explanation felt tidy. It was also wrong. Psychologist Robert Provine spent years studying yawns in his lab and found something the old theory couldn't explain. Pumping extra oxygen into a room didn't stop people from yawning. Neither did reducing it. The trigger wasn't your lungs, it was your eyes. Provine found that simply seeing another person's yawn, even a photograph of one, was enough to set off the reflex. Hearing a yawn worked too. Even reading the word yawn raised the odds. Your brain didn't need a real person in front of you. It just needed the idea of one. So why would a body copy something so small, so automatic, from someone else entirely? The answer reaches back long before language, long before cities, long before humans were even fully human. Contagious yawning isn't unique to you. Chimpanzees do it. Baboons do it. Even dogs yawn when they watch their owners yawn. Researcher Franz de Waal studied yawn contagion in chimpanzees and found it spread most easily between animals who already had a close bond. Strangers barely triggered it at all. Friends triggered it constantly. That detail matters more than it seems. If yawning were only about tiredness, closeness shouldn't matter. But it does. Which means contagious yawning isn't really about sleep at all. It's about connection. Think about a group of early humans resting together after a hunt, or settling in as night falls. If one member's body signals fatigue, and that signal spreads through the group, everyone begins winding down together. Alertness drops together. Rest begins together. A scattered group becomes a synchronized one. That synchronization would have mattered. Ancestors who drifted out of rhythm with their group were the ones left more exposed, more alone, more vulnerable in the dark. Bodies that unconsciously matched the state of the people around them had an edge that outsiders didn't. You inherited that edge. It's still running quietly in your body today. Here's where it gets stranger. Not everyone catches a yawn the same way. Neuroscientist Atsushi Senju studied contagious yawning in children with autism and found something striking. Children who showed contagious yawning less often also showed differences in social attention, in how naturally they tracked another person's face and state. The reflex wasn't just physical, it was tangled up with empathy itself. Later twin studies, including work led by geneticist Elizabeth Cerulli, found that how strongly you catch a yawn is partly written into your genes. Susceptibility to contagious yawning runs in families. It isn't just something you do, it's something you are wired, at a baseline level, to do more or less than the person sitting next to you. So a yawn isn't only about oxygen or tiredness anymore. It's a kind of ancient social signal. A quiet way your nervous system says, I notice you. I feel what you feel. I am tuned to you. That reframes something you've probably noticed, but never questioned. Why do you almost never catch a yawn from a total stranger on the street, but you catch one instantly from your closest friend, your partner, your sibling? Why does a dog yawn back at its owner, but rarely at someone it just met? It's the same ancient thread. Closeness opens the channel. Distance closes it. Now picture the modern version of this. You're in a meeting. Someone yawns. Within seconds, 3 more people are yawning too, even the ones who slept fine the night before. It isn't fatigue traveling through the room. It's connection traveling through the room, dressed up as tiredness. Or picture scrolling through your phone late at night. You watch a video of someone yawning and your own jaw stretches open on command. A signal built for a small band of humans around a fire is now firing off because of a stranger on a screen you'll never meet. Your ancient wiring can't tell the difference. It just responds the way it always has. This is worth sitting with for a moment. So much of what feels involuntary in you, the things your body does before your mind catches up, aren't random glitches. They're leftover strategies, old solutions to old problems, still quietly running in the background of a completely different world. A yawn was never really about air. It was about staying in sync with the people your survival depended on. You still do it today. Not because you're tired, because somewhere in you, a very old system is still checking who's close, who's not, and whether you're moving through the world alone or together. You're sitting across from someone. They yawn. And without meaning to, you just told them exactly how connected you are.